Hi, my name is Andrew. I've been in sales for over 7 years now. Wanted to talk to anyone who's getting ready to jump into sales in this short video, talk about what I call real objections versus fake objections. So there's two main types of objections in sales, and this applies mainly to B2C, which is business to client, business to personal. It's direct selling to an individual who needs a product or a service. So this could apply to life insurance, car sales. It could apply to door sales. It could apply to cell phone telecommunication sales. It could apply to all different types of industries and businesses, but it's generally like business to personal. Okay, so B2C, business to client. So and whenever we start this, I would say the best way to really get started with this is to establish the hard objections that you're going to be dealing with. These are genuine problems. These are real issues that clients have with the deal that prevents them from buying. So for whatever reason, they decide, "Hey, I don't want to buy." And you ask them why, and then they say something that has to do with the product, has to do with the service, has to do with the value, has to do with the price. These are all things that I call solvables. They can be solved, right? Product, value, service, price, those are all factors you actually have control over. As a sales rep, you have the ability to focus on, okay, did we build enough value? Does the client believe we could do a good job? Do they believe we could deliver on what I presented to them? Have I presented enough information to make them understand how we are set apart from the competitors, right? Another thing as well, price. Can they afford our service? If the client says, "Hey, I only have $200 right now and the product is 300, that's genuine. I mean, people could talk all day about sales strategy, but if you're in a situation where the client has 200 and you're selling something that's 300, unless you get it down to 200, the client's not buying. Now, there's other strategies. You could say, "I could take a down payment. We could schedule you for later. We could look into financing." But assuming you've already explored all those options, that gap is going to cause the sale to not go through. Doesn't mean you're a bad sales rep. So don't take that personal when the client's concerned about price. Do what you can. Look at financing, look at payment options, look at ways to be able to split up the cost, maybe do a substitution and reduce the quality, maybe get a lower version of whatever you're selling. These are all ways to make it work for the client. "Hey, I don't have this for 300, but I've got this. I don't have this for less than 300. Our 300 is our price for product A, but I could give you product B for 200. It's almost as good and it will probably fit your needs, Mr. Mrs. Customer." Right? So these are genuine things that you're actually working out. You're basically like doing a surgical, tactical approach to look at the problem from a logical perspective. It's based on logic. These are real objections. Another thing is, "Hey, I don't think you're going to provide that great of a service. I'm worried about the service. I'm worried about the quality of the product. I'm worried about the guarantees." These are other things you can address by looking at, okay, wait, how can we improve it? And I know I'm being general here. It depends on the industry. If you guys have a question, please comment down below. I'd be happy to answer more specific niches, more specific industries, even have a personal consultation with you if that's what you need. So that's the real objection, straightforward. I don't want to get too much into it because it's based on logic. So if they say that they have a problem, they tell you what it is. It's based on the deal. It's based on the price. It's based on the value. Those are genuine things. Now, emotional is what I call fake objections, emotional objections based on factors which are outside of the deal. It's outside of you and the client and whatever you've discussed. It's something that is completely designed to throw you off and make you just go, "Oh." As a salesperson, it's supposed to just like take you out, okay? You just fall right over as they say this one thing. But one of these fake objections is, "I need to talk to my husband and wife." I need to talk to my husband, wife. I need to talk to my boyfriend, girlfriend. I need to talk to my sister, my brother, my mom, my dad. I mean, I've heard of it all. I've heard of it all. Literally every single type of excuse that's possible could be thrown out. And the reason why they throw that out is because what are you going to say? Don't talk to your husband, wife. Don't talk to your boyfriend, your girlfriend. I mean, you sound like an asshole when you do that. So that's not an option. So what is the answer? What is the answer to this? The answer to this is very straightforward. You listen to what they're saying, but don't take a logical approach to it. This is where salesmen mess up. This is where salespeople mess up. They hear that I need to talk to my husband. They say, okay, great. Well, when were you looking to call us back? As soon as you're done with your husband, as soon as you're done having that conversation, I can reach back out to you or you can call me. You failed the deal, dude. You failed it. Like being completely straightforward with you. Anybody that takes that as a logical approach and says, okay, well, that's the problem. As soon as they talk to their husband, they'll be good to go. Bullshit. Okay. Even if their husband was right there would still be a problem with the deal. If you could somehow magically get a magic wand, wave the magic wand, and da-ding, their husband, wife appears, whoever it is that's blocking them from buying. If you could get them to appear in that room in that very moment, they would still have more questions for you. And then that is the true, real objection. Do you feel me here? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? The true, real objection is behind the husband and wife. If the husband and wife was there with them, there's still something there that's missing. And that is what is the real objection. And that's why I always use a simple line. It's very straightforward. I completely understand. You guys have been married for a long time, right? If it's a husband or wife, right? And then they'll say, yeah, we've been together for blah, blah, blah. It's always something that like makes them feel confident. Like, hey, I'm getting out of this cell, so I want to justify my reason for getting out. So I'm going to tell them I've been married for a long time. Oh, yeah, we've been married a long time. Sometimes they'll even give you the number of years. Oh, we've been married 5 years. Great. Yeah, that's fantastic. Congratulations on that. Now, let's just say, sorry, what was your husband's name? Oh, his name is John. Let's just say John was here with us right now. What do you think he would have to say about what we've discussed today? What do you think his concerns would be? And that right there gets to more of the core of the issue. You're starting to really dig deep. So if John was there, now you're teleporting John or whoever the guy's name is, lady's name, the person, you're teleporting them in that client's mind. And now they are forced to make a decision based on the husband or the wife being there, right? If it's boyfriend, girlfriend, how long you guys been together? Oh, we've been together 3 years. Fantastic. I love that. And what was their name, by the way, just in case they call? Oh, her name is Sarah, whatever. Okay. All right, cool. So let's just say Sarah was here with you right now. Based on everything we've discussed, what do you think her main concern would be? Right? And that is a way to get to the real objection. Now you haven't sold the deal at that point. The deal's not sold. You just started the real objection. And if you could get them to blast the person into the room magically, magic wand effect, ding, then at that point they're going to think, well, if Sarah was here, she would say it was too expensive. Boom. Now you've got something to work with. Oh, I totally get it. Now, here's the thing, John. You said Sarah said it would be too expensive. How much do you think she's wanting to spend? Well, I don't know. Probably around no more than $250. I hear you, John. I hear you. Now, our product is $300, but you're saying if it was $250, Sarah would be okay with you buying it today? Well, yeah. Okay, great. Well, let's make this happen for you. See, I can apply this promo code, get the price down, and then everyone's happy. The sale's made. That's just one thing. So another thing that they would say would be, I'm kind of busy. I'm at work right now. Can I call you back? That's where they're trying to escape. For whatever reason, they don't want to talk anymore because they've lost interest. And I always use the word how. The word how is powerful in this kind of situation. When they say, hey, I can't really talk anymore. I'm running out of time. Can I call you back? Number one, if they were on the phone with you, come on. I mean, guys, they were talking to you for this long, and now they've suddenly ran out of time the moment the deal has came up and it's time for them to buy. This is cold feet. It's not a genuine problem. If they genuinely ran out of time, they would hang up on you. It's true. So they don't want to hang up on you because they like you to the point where they at least want to continue to have a conversation with you, right? They think you're a professional sales rep. So at that point, I would just say, yeah, I totally hear you. How do you think we could make something that would work for us today? What do you think it would take for us to be able to confirm this today? Or how do you think that this would work if we were able to put all this together for you today and get this confirmed? Or how do you think we could work together? This how, it doesn't have to be anything I said. I know that's super general, it's broad, but it doesn't have to be exactly what I'm saying. It needs to be open-ended. It needs to be non-aggressive. It needs to come off very soft because you're essentially losing their interest. And always check whenever they throw up these soft objections. I need to talk to my husband, wife, whatever. Always check and see what phase of the presentation are you on? Are you around the beginning, the introduction? Have you just given them your name and the product? And now they're already ready to go? I mean, what happened, right? Like, at least sit here and stay with me for the rest of the presentation. So you need to go right back to wherever you're at in the presentation. When they're throwing up these soft objections, your goal is to get them right back to the presentation. Wherever, whatever spot you were in to get back to that presentation. So if you were in the introduction, you said ABC product is the best. We've been in business X number of years. And now they say, I need to talk to my husband. Oh, ma'am, hey, excuse me. We're just doing this presentation here. It's nothing to do with price at all. So, I mean, I totally get you want to talk to your husband. I want to make sure your husband gets all the information that he needs in order to be able to make a decision. So let me just finish this up here with you. And then if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them for you. And I can also give you my number and make sure your husband can call me anytime he wants. That is more of a straightforward, right? It's assuming you're early in the introduction, something like door to door. But in most cases, objections are coming up around the end, right? You're right around the close. You're right around the price. Have you given the price? The leverage you have as a sales rep is not just your ability to sell. It's the price. Because the lack of a price is what keeps them hooked. Curiosity is what keeps them engaged. The moment you've given the price away, it's game over. Oh, that's the price. All right, now I know. Thank you. Click. They're gone. Don't give away the price too fast. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Take your time when you're giving out price. Wait till you're at the very end, But another fake objection would be, I've got to work, or I'm busy right now. Can I call you back later? Or can you email all that over to me? I've heard that so many times. Can you email all that over? Well, sorry, I don't have the ability to send you out an email right now. I've actually got a meeting with another client in another 10 minutes. What's your biggest concern? What's stopping you from taking action today? Just ask them. Because what you're doing is just dismantling that fake objection. Can you email that over? That's bullshit. The information you provided them doesn't change, even though you emailed it over. Like, what are you going to send them via email that's going to change their mind? Nothing. Because they need to make the decision based on the information that was presented. And sometimes I'm just real direct with clients. I say, hey, we hear this a lot. People say that they're going to call us back, and they never do. I was just wondering, what does it take for us to be able to work together today? Like, just be straightforward. And it just completely drops the smoke screen, and they say, well, I'm worried you guys won't do a good job. Oh, I'm worried the product isn't as good as you said it was. I think that pricing's a little bit out of my budget. Now you're into real objections. Now you can work with that. You can start chipping away at real objections and actually hopefully solving problems. If you can't solve problems, you can't make a sale. It's true. So these are the two main things, right? Real objections, fake objections. Fake objections based in emotion. The smoke screen, it's made to throw you way off course. I need to talk to my brother before I make a decision. Okay, I mean, this is where a logical sales rep panics. Oh my God, your brother. I can't make your brother change his mind because he's not here. And, no. Don't do that, guys. Please don't. For the sake of your sales skills, please don't do that. You're going to end up wasting your time so quickly because you're gonna hit logical whenever they're trying to go emotional. Oh, I totally get it. Yeah, it's great. You need to talk to your brother. What do you think he would be concerned about as far as this deal goes? What's his biggest worry? Well, I don't know. I need to talk to him. How old is your brother? Oh, he's 23. They're not expecting you to have a conversation. They're in guarded mode. So they're like they have this like protective virtual gear on to protect them from getting too deep into the conversation. So when you just go off the rail and just have a great talk with them, side chat, they're like, oh shit, like my fake excuses are crumbling. So, I need to talk to my wife. Hey, I totally get it, John. I mean, I'm all for it. Um, just wanted to say, when were you guys looking to do this? Oh, I don't know. I had to discuss it with her first, and I'd let you know. I totally get it. Would she be upset with you if you took action on it today? Well, yeah, she would. Oh, dude, I totally get it. Hey, I've been there, done that. I'll tell you. If you did take action on it today, what would she be upset about? See, now you're getting right back to the real objection. So that is the fake objections based in emotion, based in falsehoods, based in lies. This is where the buyers or liars terms come from. May not always be accurate. There's a lot of truthful buyers as well. But then there's also the real objections based in logic, things you can control in the deal. If you cannot control the factor, whether it's the value, the price, the product, the terms, if you can't control the factor in the sale, it's a fake objection. And sometimes you will come straightforward with the fake objection, and then you think, okay, I've overcame the fake objection, and then you get hit with the real one, you still don't make the sale. That's okay. So give you an example of that. Well, my wife said it would be, if my wife was here, she would say it was too expensive. Oh, I totally get it. Now, our last price right now, John, the lowest we could go is $300. I know you said you're looking for $250 and your wife wants $250. Like I mentioned, this comes with a money back guarantee. We will take care of you 100% of the way. If you have any questions, 24/7 support for you. And our value obviously commands this price. We couldn't do it any lower, John. See, and in that case, maybe he just can't do it and you can't do payment plans for whatever reason. The deal falls apart, but it didn't fall apart because you're a bad sales rep. You know when you go to sleep that night, like, hey, I tried everything I could. I'm not a failure as a rep, So I hope that helps you guys. Real objections, fake objections. I know we talked a lot. You got to watch a lot of this video and learn a lot. And you guys have any questions about sales, just let me know. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.